EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be... We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25. Same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense toward him in the middle of the field.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. On second down, here's Fields. But they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he comes back with one complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They snap it to Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Let's keep those sticks moving, baby!
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. There he goes, left side. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce. Oh, nice move. Well, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Pierce. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 21-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Andrew Booth. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Ready?
3rd and 19.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 60. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. Fields now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, to end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Fields. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Escaping the pressure right. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, Fields. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. On 4th down, Fields. Being chased out left, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Cowboys! Donovan Peoples-Jones. 46 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. Dancing to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fields. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. On first down, it's Fields. He's got his man on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Fields throwing again. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw is Fields. With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Matt Breida from 19 yards away. And the Lions have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. Pierce now up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Another carry for Pierce. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
2nd and 10, Fields again. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
Back to throw, Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Out of the gun, Fields. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll drop the throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now they'll change things up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. It's an interesting call there to take the throw, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now it's Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, here's Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's the backup Goff. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Lions 1st down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Throwing now. Goff. Rolling to his right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the belt 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
Now back to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This is 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's second down.
18.
On second down, Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here we go, first and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
60 Maverick. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, or maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. But like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can.